can't let Bill be a lifeguard up at the lodge without me around. One of those scheming, brazen, good-for-nothing females is going to pretend she's drowning and try to get friendly with my Bill. I just know it. That's the way I met him myself.
Well, neighbors, Beulah's boyfriend, Bill, is going to be a lifeguard up at Sweet Air Lodge in order to get himself a free 2-week vacation. And Beulah is planning to be at the lodge at the same time with her girlfriend, Oriole.
Yeah, but complications set in, Mr. Miller.
Oh?
It turns out that Bill starts being a lifeguard on July the 1st, and my vacation doesn't start till the 15th, because that's when the folks are leaving for their auto trip to Mexico.
Well, then you won't be able to be up there when Bill is.
You know, that's why I'm so upset. If Bill's a lifeguard, he's going to be surrounded by all those man-chasing women, and I won't be around to protect my interests.
Hey, Beulah, you've got a point there.
Sure. I've been chasing him myself for 7 years, and I want to be sure and be there when he finally runs out of breath. Oh, I'm so upset I can't even keep my mind on my housework.
Hey, Beulah, is anything wrong?
Oh, no, ma'am. There's nothing wrong.
Oh, now, look, you've got something on your mind. What is it?
Well, it's my vacation up at Sweet Air Lodge, Miss Alice. I'm going up there on the 15th, and my Bill's going up there on the 1st. So we won't be together.
Oh, that's a shame.
And you know how those single girls flock around lifeguards. They'll be buzzing around Bill like flies around a horse's tail. And I want to be there to swat them.
Well, now, I wouldn't worry about that, Beulah. You know Bill will only have you on his mind.
Maybe so, Miss Alice. But while I'm up there on his mind, someone else will have to be down there on his left.
Well, now, look, if you're really so upset about this, maybe Mr. Henderson and I can leave for Mexico a little earlier. I'll ask him at lunch.
No, ma'am, I couldn't let you do that.
Well, then what about Bill?
Well, I just have to take my chances, Miss Alice. After all, I just got 2 things to worry about.
2 things?
Uh-huh. 1, that Bill puts temptation behind him, and 2, that Bill doesn't have eyes in the back of his head. Care for anything else for you folks?
No, not for me, Beulah.
No, for me either. That was a wonderful lunch, Beulah.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Harris.
Yeah. Alice, by the way, honey,
yes?
And Beulah.
Yes, sir.
I'm afraid there'll be a little change in our vacation plan.
Change? What sort of change, dear?
Well, instead of leaving on the 15th, I think we'll leave on the 1st instead.
On the 1st, Mr. Harris?
Yeah, the 1st. I just hope that won't interfere with your plans, Beulah.
Well, if this isn't a coincidence.
It is?
Beulah would rather leave on the 1st anyway.
Well, now, isn't that fine? That is a coincidence.
Yeah, and I got a hunch this coincidence is being coinced on purpose.
What do you mean, Beulah?
You're just doing this for my sake, aren't you, folks?
Oh, now that's ridiculous.
Why, of course it is. No, you see, I decided to go to Mexico earlier because of the bullfight. Yeah. Yeah, right now happens to be the start of the bull season.
It sure is.
Well, Beulah, I know we just talked about this morning, but really, it is a coincidence.
Folks, I'd hate to think that you change your plans on account of me.
Why, now that's just sheer nonsense. We're not doing this for you at all.
Why, of course not. We're not doing this for you.
Well, okay, folks. But even though you're not doing this for me, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for not doing it.
Ma, this is a big department store, Beulah. We can find plenty of nice bathing suits and swimsuits here.
Yeah, there's a beachwear section, Oreo. Come on.
You know, it's sure wish Peter the Hendersons to fix it so you can be up at Sweet Air at the same time as Bill.
Yeah, they're the sweetest people in the whole world.
Yeah. Of course, my boss, Mr. Perrin, was very nice about it when I asked for a vacation, too.
He was?
Uh-huh. He not only told me to take a nice, long vacation, he told me he didn't care if I ever came back, either.
Yeah, that was nice of him.
Yeah, in fact, Mrs. Perrin even told me a nice place to go on my vacation.
He did?
Uh-huh. He said I ought to love it there. And he'd be very happy if I went there, too.
Oh, is that so?
Uh-huh. By the way, honey, where's Mars?
Oh, never mind about Mr. Perrin now. We got to find some nice summer things so we can look real attractive to us at the lodge.
Oh, honey, look. That's something that'd be perfect for me to get a man with.
You mean that yellow strapless bathing suit?
Uh-uh.
The blue one?
Uh-uh.
Then what are you looking at?
That bear trap in the sporting goods section.
Oh, for goodness sakes, Oriole, look over here. Don't you see that nice styles on those dummies?
Well, that doesn't prove anything, honey. Just because it looks good on a dummy doesn't prove it looks good on me.
Believe me, honey, there's proof positive. Let's see if we can find something we like here.
Good afternoon, ladies. May I help you?
We'd like to buy some bathing suits.
Oh, well, here are some suits that just came in. Lovely two-piece models, see?
Is that all there is to them?
Yes.
Got any 8-piece models?
Oh, you needn't worry about this suit, madam. It's specifically designed to show off the right places and conceal the wrong places.
Well, that doesn't make any difference to Beulah. On her, even the right places are the wrong places.
Never mind.
Really, madam, this is the very latest style. It's absolutely guaranteed to knock a man dead.
Oh, did you hear that, honey?
Yeah, but who wants a bathing suit that'll knock a man dead? I want one that'll put a little life in him.
Well, maybe you ought to wear it backwards.
I assure you, madam, this bathing suit will be most attractive to the men.
By the way, can I ask you a pretty personal question?
Well, what is it?
Are you married?
No, I'm still single.
How about the other sales girl over there? Is she married?
Yeah, she is.
Then would you mind if she waited on us? As long as I'm going to get advice on how to attract a man, I might as well get it from someone who made the grade.
Oh, Beulah, these things you bought for your vacation are lovely. Oh, I'm sure Bill will be just crazy about them, too.
Well, I hope he is crazy about them, Miss Alice. In fact, I hope he goes completely out of his mind and proposes.
Well, you never know. Maybe this vacation will do the trick.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so happy about this whole thing. And I want to thank you and Mr. Hare again for changing your vacation so me and Bill can be together.
Oh, there's Bill now. You go on and tell him the good news, Beulah.
Yeah. Wait till he hears I can leave on the 1st of July with him.
It's Bill, baby. The man who's got a kiss like the kick of a mule.
Well, step right in, Mule, and start kicking.
Well, how are you today, my little peach?
Oh, just peachy, honey.
Say, what's that you got on there, baby?
Oh, it's my new beach robe, Bill. I was showing it to Miss Alice. Do you like it?
Why, honey, you look like $1 million.
I do, Bill.
Yeah. That's quite a roll you got there.
Bill Jackson.
I'm just teasing my little honey bunch. Oh, that beach robe fits you swell. And I like them beach slippers on, too.
Well, I'm glad you like all this stuff, honey, because I got a big surprise for you.
A surprise?
Yeah. The folks have changed their vacation plans, and now I can leave for the lodge on the 1st after all. That's why I bought all this beach stuff. so I look real nice lying there near my big, handsome lifeguard. Isn't that just perfect?
Well, baby, that's perfect except for one thing.
What's that?
Well, I just arranged to be the lifeguard up at Sweet Isle on July the 15th instead of July the 1st.
What?
Well, I wanted to be with you, baby. And you said you had a month off starting July 15th.
Oh, no. And after folks change their vacation plans and everything, now you're still going to be up alone up there with all those single men chasing women.
Well, honey, I can't ask them to change me back again. I lose my chance for this free vacation.
Oh, I'm not blaming you, Bill. I guess there's only one thing I can do now. Sit home and worry about the weather.
Worry about the weather?
Yeah, whether or not you're doing what I'm worrying about.
We're listening to the Beulah Show from...
Well, it looks like my Bill is going to be a lifeguard surrounded by beautiful single girls all day long. Of course, Bill is my steady boyfriend, and we're engaged to be married. So I'd trust him completely if it weren't for one little thing. He's a man.
Well, neighbors, it looks like our good friend Beulah's having a little difficulty with her summer vacation plans this year, and it's making her quite unhappy.
Mr. Miller, I couldn't be more unhappy if they put a detour sign on the road to Lover's Lane.
Yeah, you see, Beulah's boyfriend Bill is going to be the lifeguard up at Sweet Air Lodge for a couple of weeks in order to get himself a free vacation. And Beulah was planning to take her vacation there at the same time.
The only trouble is I got to take my vacation the 1st of July when Miss Alice and Mr. Harry are taking an outer trip to Mexico. And Bill is going to be a lifeguard at Sweet Air the last part of July.
Beulah, no wonder you're upset. If Bill is a lifeguard, he'll be surrounded all day by beautiful women.
That's right, Mr. Miller. And I'd like to be there to protect my investment. As you've been playing a slot machine for 7 years, you hate to have someone else walk up and hit the jackpot. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Miller. There's Bill at the door now.
It's Bill, baby, the great big handsome lifeguard in the deep water of love.
Well, come on in, lifeguard, but don't splash in that water without any dip but me.
Oh, now, baby, you still worrying about me being lifeguard up at the lodge?
Well, I can't help it, Bill, with all those women up there.
Oh, baby doll, you don't trust me?
No.
But, Beulah, baby, I'm as faithful to you as a man can possibly be.
I know, and that's exactly why I don't trust you. Well, what's so funny?
Well, the joke's on you, baby. I just changed place with the other lifeguard, and I'm going up there the 1st of July so I can be with you.
Oh, Bill. Really, honey?
Cross my heart. Now, does that prove how much I love my one and only baby doll?
Oh, Bill, honey, come here and let me give you a great big kiss.
I'm ready and waiting.
There. How was that?
Oh, baby, my lips ain't felt like that since the time I fell asleep with the lighted cigar in my mouth.
Well, I'm so happy, Bill. And I better tell Oriole to start getting ready. She's going with me, you know.
Well, look, baby, I got to phone the man up at the lodge today anyway, so I'll make the reservation for you and Oriole. Okay?
Oh, that'll be fine, honey.
I'll get you a nice sunny room with a pair of twin beds. How's that sound?
A pair of twin beds?
Yeah.
Well, that's okay for me. But what's Oriole going to sleep on? Who's there?
It's Donnie from Cleveland.
Come on in, Donnie. Got lots of stuff for you today.
Well, hi, you Beulah.
Hello, Johnny. How are you this fine summer day?
My. Just look at that smile on your face, Beulah. What on earth can make a girl so happy?
Only one thing, Johnny. A boy.
You're talking about Bill, I presume.
Uh-huh. Bill just changed jobs with another lifeguard, Johnny, and now me and him can spend our vacation together.
Oh, boy, that's wonderful. Those vacation spaces are so romantic.
Yeah.
You know, I once met a girl on vacation I was crazy about, Beulah. Every single night I took her for a long, long walk in the moonlight. Until one day a terrible thing happened.
What?
I saw what she looked like in the sunlight.
Well, here's the clothes, and get them back real soon, because we're all leaving for our vacations, you know.
Okay. Say, what's this thing here?
Oh, that's something of mine, Johnny. It's my off-the-shoulder, bare midriff plunging neckline dress. I figured it might help make a man pop the question.
Well, it will make me pop the question, all right.
It worked?
Yeah, and here's the question. What keeps it up?
Bye. Well, I guess that dress is pretty daring.
Okay, Beulah, Mr. Henderson will be home for lunch soon.
Well, I'll fix lunch right away, Miss Alice.
I can't get over the change in you. Ever since Bill changed jobs to spend his vacation with you, you've been smiling like a cat that's just caught a mouse.
Well, I still ain't caught the mouse yet, Miss Alice, but at least I'll be close enough now to entice him with the right kind of cheese. But you're looking pretty happy yourself today, Miss Alice.
Well, I guess it's the trip to Mexico. I've always dreamed about a motor trip like this, and now it's finally come true.
I know, and I'd really like to go there someday, too.
Well, maybe you will, Beulah.
And if I do, I'd like to go just the way you're going, Miss Alice.
Oh, you mean with the car?
No, I mean with a husband.
Hello?
Oh, here's Mr. Henderson now.
Oh, honey.
Hi.
Hi, Beulah.
Oh, howdy, Mr. Harris.
What's the matter, dear? You upset about something?
Well, yeah, I'm afraid I am, Alice. I bumped into Ross Murray this morning, and he and Lucille were in Mexico last summer, you remember?
Yes.
And he said that summer is no time to be eating all that hot, spicy food you get down there.
Oh, Harry.
Well,
That Mexican food won't bother us.
oh, well, now you're just saying that.
Well,
After all, I can name two people that did bother. The Murrays.
Well, I can name lots of people that didn't bother, Mr. Harris.
Who?
30 million Mexicans.
oh, dear, we were planning on it.
I know that, Alice. But it's just silly to go there if we're going to get sick.
Oh, Harry.
No, we can go someplace else. I'll be down in a minute. I want to get cleaned up for lunch.
Darn it. I wanted to go to Mexico.
Well, maybe you still can, Miss Alice. I got an idea.
An idea?
Uh-huh. Let's surprise Mr. Harris for lunch and cook up some real Mexican-style food. Once he eats it, he'll see it's delicious, and he'll want to go to Mexico more than ever.
Beulah, do you really think it'll work?
Sure. I'll start making some enchiladas and hot tamales, Miss Alice. And just to be on the safe side,
Yes.
you sprinkle bicarbonate of soda on everything.
Oh, the enchiladas and tamales look wonderful, Beulah. I never knew you could cook Mexican food.
Well, I started learning when you planned this trip to Mexico, Miss Alice. Now, all we got to do now is chop up these onions.
Well, all right, come on. I'll help you. Let's get started right away. Ooh. Oh, my goodness. Those onions are so strong.
They sure are strong.
Oh, look at my eyes. I'm crying.
Me too. I haven't cried this hard since I celebrated my 21st birthday.
Why were you crying then?
Because I was 35 at the time.
Oh, my goodness. How can onions be this powerful?
We better turn our heads the other way, Miss Alice. Our tears are going to weaken the gravy.
Well, girls, how's lunch coming?
Oh, it'll be ready in a few minutes.
Well, that's good.
Yes, in a couple of minutes.
Well, oh, Alice, honey.
Huh?
Well, I didn't think you'd take it that hard.
Huh? Take it this hard?
Yeah. Well, darn it, I had no idea calling you off the Mexican trip would upset you this badly, honey. I'm awful sorry.
Uh-oh, keep crying, Miss Alice. I think we've got something here.
What's that, Beulah?
I said there's nothing in the world like Mexican beer.
This is good. Well, no, look, darling. If your heart's set on Mexico, we'll just go to Mexico, and the heck with what they say about hot food.
Oh, really, dear?
Well, absolutely, sure. Now, you just dry those pretty eyes and come on to the table.
All right, I'll be there, dear. You go sit down.
Okay. Now, no more tears.
Isn't it wonderful? Your Mexican food really did the trick.
Yes, and it did it the hard way while it was still in the oven. Well, it looks like our vacation's all set, Miss Alice. You're going to Mexico after all, and I'm going to be up at Sweet Air Lodge with my sweet Bill Jackson. Oh, I'll get the phone, Miss Alice. Henderson residence, Beulah conversing.
Hello, baby. It's Bill.
Oh, hello, honey. Did you arrange for a nice room for Oriole and me?
Well, that's why I'm calling, baby. There's no rooms available at Sweet Isle Lodge for the whole month of July.
What?
They're booked solid, baby. Looks like we can't be together after all. See you later, baby.
Oh, me. Miss Alice.
Yes, what's wrong, dear?
Miss Alice, would you mind handing me that onion?
The onion?
Yes, sir. I might as well chop some more because I'm going to be crying anyway. Ah!